Hello everyone, welcome back with me. Okay, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Putri Asriana Kusumastuti and you can call me Putri. Okay, how are you today? I hope you are fun now. Okay, I'm from regular class B and the graduate applied nutrition and dietetic polytechnic of Ministry of Health Semarang. Okay, and now here I will present the video material about the heart disease of cirrhosis of the liver. Okay, next. Okay, before we start the material, we can see this video. Okay, let's check it now. Play.
Cirrhosis. That's the medical term for scarring in the liver. Cirrhosis can impact many parts of your life, but having the right knowledge and support can make living with it easier. Before we talk about cirrhosis, let's go over some things about the liver. The liver is one of the largest and most important organs in your body. It's like a factory that does hundreds of jobs. Medicine and all the things you eat and drink travel from your stomach to your gut and then into your blood. Your blood gets to the liver through a large blood vessel called the portal vein. In a soft, healthy liver, blood flows in easily, like water from a hose pouring into a sponge. Now, the factory work begins. Your liver takes things to store for your body, like sugar and vitamins. It also takes out things, like toxins and bacteria. It breaks down medicine so your body can use it. It makes proteins that help your blood clot. And it makes bile that drains out of your liver through small tubes called bile ducts. Bile travels to your gut, where it helps you digest food. Many things can damage the liver. Alcohol is a major one. Having too much fat in the liver can damage it too. This happens to people who are overweight or have conditions like diabetes or high cholesterol. Viruses like hepatitis B and C can also cause damage. There are genetic diseases passed on through families and other diseases that make your immune system attack your liver or bile ducts. Whatever the source, damage to the liver can cause scar tissue. Over time, this shrinks and hardens the liver. This is called cirrhosis. If you've been diagnosed with cirrhosis, you'll be wondering what to expect. Cirrhosis has 2 stages. For most people, it gets worse over time. But treating the cause, like quitting alcohol or getting rid of hepatitis C, can help a lot. The early stage is called compensated cirrhosis. In this stage, some people have symptoms like low energy or feel really tired. Others have no symptoms at all. In fact, it's really common to have compensated cirrhosis for years and not know it. Remember, in a healthy liver, blood flows in like water from a hose into a sponge. Now imagine the sponge is hard like a rock. Water can't flow in easily, and pressure builds in the hose. Just like with the hose and the rock, pressure in the portal vein builds when the liver gets scarred and hard. This is called portal hypertension. Pressure buildup can spread to nearby blood vessels and make your spleen bigger. When you have a big spleen, it can take longer to stop bleeding, and you can bruise easier. These symptoms are also part of the compensated stage. If the pressure builds too high and the liver can't do all its factory jobs, you can have major complications. This includes fluid buildup in your abdomen or belly called ascites, or bleeding from swollen veins in your esophagus, your food pipe, called variceal bleeding. Forgetfulness and confusion can be another complication. This is called hepatic encephalopathy. If you get any of these complications, the stage is now called decompensated cirrhosis. At this stage, you'll need to work more closely with your healthcare team. Depending on your age and other medical conditions, they may even suggest a liver transplant. No matter what stage your cirrhosis is at, having the right knowledge and support can help. We understand you may have many thoughts and feelings if you've been diagnosed with cirrhosis. Remember, your healthcare team is here to support you. Reach out to them if you have questions. To learn more, visit cirrhosiscare.ca or myhealth.alberta.ca.
Okay, finish this video. Okay, this video is about talking about the definition of the cirrhosis. How about the definition of the cirrhosis? Okay, and the next of the definition, we can see this material.
Cirrhosis.
Sorry. Okay, let's see the definition of the cirrhosis disease. Okay, heart is prone to body important with role in metabolism, carbohydrate, fat, and protein. Part result of digestion after absorbed direct from the heart for safe or chance became help further and transported to the part body, which need heart is the place strong mineral from. Okay. And heart, around volume, the circulation fault as well as role in the detoxification drug set patient. With the RP, abnormality or damage on heart take effect on function channel digestible food in the body, so that often cause disturbance nutrition. Substance iron and copper needed for formation cell body red as well as vitamin. Less fat A, D, E, and vitamin K. Okay. Suffer the disease. Heart experience various problems, nutrition which called influence status nutrition, care nutrition for the suffered disease. Heart will success with good. If conducted with the step soon process care nutrition standardized. Step first is assessment nutrition for study problem, and the next nutrition with possible occur suffer disease hepatitis. So further, disease hepatitis with manifestation, which there is called give implication nutrition. Okay, and the next we can see this video animation about the cirrhosis hepatitis.
The liver carries out many vital functions, including nutrient metabolism carried out by specialized cells called hepatocytes. For example, when excess glucose is present within the hepatocyte, it can be transformed into fatty acids, known as de novo synthesis. Hepatocytes are also key regulators of lipid metabolism. They take up fatty acids from blood and assemble them with glycerol to produce triglycerides. Lifestyle habits, such as a chronically unhealthy diet and a lack of physical activity, can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver, or NAFL with isolated steatosis, defined as an abnormal accumulation of fat in the hepatocytes. Individuals with associated metabolic disorders, such as insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and obesity, are particularly at high risk to progress to a pathological state called non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, or NASH. In people with NASH, liver homeostasis is impaired due to accumulation of toxic lipids. Certain gut bacteria-derived products can also penetrate in the liver, where they activate immune responses. This contributes to local inflammation of hepatic tissue. This pathological environment provokes hepatocyte damage and leads to a state called ballooning. Steatosis, inflammation, and ballooning are the three lesions that define NASH histologically. Hepatocyte suffering, apoptosis, as well as inflammation lead to the release of signaling molecules that contribute to hepatic stellate cells activation. As a result of this activation, hepatic stellate cells secrete collagen fibers that form scar tissue, leading to hepatic fibrosis. NASH can evolve to cirrhosis or hepatocellular carcinoma, but it is much more than just a liver disease. It also increases the risk of life-threatening cardiovascular events in association with the proatherogenic lipid profile of NASH patients. A significant proportion of adults are affected by NASH globally in association with the rising prevalence of diabetes and obesity. By 2020, it is predicted that NASH will become the leading cause of liver transplantation. In the face of this growing silent epidemic, there is an urgent need to develop innovative treatments that can target the many different aspects of NASH pathology.
Okay, how about this video? Interest now. Okay, let's see the materials again. Okay. What about the symptoms of the heart disease? Any else now? Okay, let's see. The symptoms of the heart disease is any six point. And the first is spell nauseous, and the second is vomit, and third is lose it, and the fourth is painful abdomen, and the fifth is anorexia, and sixth is fever, and any else. Okay, and the next is okay. Any else now about the nutritional implication about the heart disease? Any else? Okay, let's see. The implication nutrition suffered the disease hepatitis. As the first is intake orally inadequate. Okay, and the number two is decline heavy that body no extended call occur because the intake oral when is intake oral adequate. And the number three is deficiency substance nutrition called occur because inadequate when inadequate. And the number four is drug and food interaction or HCV treatment. Okay, how about the intervention of the heart disease? Is the first is in number one is about the energy. The energy total for prevent solving protein that is 40 until 45 calorie per kilogram heavy body. And the point two is protein. The protein rather told as effort anabolism protein 1.2 until 1.5 gram per kilogram heavy body. And number three is about the needs fat, about this fat. Needs fat enough that is about range 20 until 25% total energy with from easy digest of emulsion. When there is disrupts until zero fat, so given the point A is restrictional fat under 30%. And point B is reduced fat source long chain triglyceride or LCT oral with chain carbohydrate use fat source medium chain triglyceride or MST over fat with chain carbon currently. Because fat disk no need activation of lipase and metabolism. However, use caution shall be exercised if there is a fur. Okay, in the Fourier valve is for in about carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is reminder total energy and distribution in the way they with portion small that often for avoid condition hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia. And number five is vitamin. We need vitamin in heart disease according level deficiency. We need the vitamin supplement B, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, and vitamin K. And number 6 is about mineral. The mineral accordance need. If need given supplements such as iron or Fe, zinc or Zn, magnesium or Mg, and calcium, phosphor, potassium, and rest diet when no edema or ascites in 2 grams per day. In point 7, we need a fluid. The fluid given more from normal. Expect when there is contraindicated like edema or ascites. In the point 8 is from food source. When there is nausea and vomit or from food normal. And number 9 is Rutherford custom with condition patients. Okay, and the last point or number 10 is about election ingredient food. There is ingredient food which limited and no recommendation. Ingredient food which contain like a sweet potato, spinach, cabbage, mustard, turnip, cucumber, durian, jackfruit, whereas ingredient food which is not recommended is and food and drink contain alcohol, tea, and coffee, and the milk should milk. Okay, and the next we can discuss about stage of herd image. Any else know about the stage of the herd image? In there's any 3 points about the stage of herd image. And the first is fatty liver. The fatty liver is having fruit fat cause about enlargement herd. Okay, we can see this about the color, the herd. This color is like a yellow, so brown. Okay. And the stage of herd image number 2 is fibrosis. This fibrosis from the neck scars. Okay, let's see the colors. The colors is like a dark brown, more than brown from the letter. Okay, and the last stage of herd damage of the step of point 3 is cirrhosis. This is about the point of herd disease, and cirrhosis is growth networking 18-story cell herd. Okay, we can see about this color of herd. This is color is so dark brown, and this is situation of herd disease. Okay, thank you for your attention, and sorry about my speech and any else we can do, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.